Hi, I'm Andrew Anthony, and these are 5 things you probably never knew about common sayings. Number 5. Breaking the ice or icebreakers. To do something as a means of reducing or eliminating shyness, awkward tension, or unfamiliarity. To pave the way towards productive communication. Ports that thrived on trade would suffer during the winter because of frozen rivers. So to pave the way, small ships called icebreakers would rescue the ships by creating a path for them. The icebreaker would clear the gap between the ship and the port, so that transactions could occur. I guess the icebreaker mints clear bad breath to make a path towards communication. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Meaning to hold on to valuable things while you're getting rid of things you don't need anymore. In the 1500s, people would shower once a year, and usually all with the same bathwater. The head of the household, the lord, would bathe first, followed by the men, then the lady, followed by the women, then the children, and then the baby. So by this time, the water was very cloudy, and it was hard to see the baby, so you had to be sure not to throw out the baby with the bathwater when you emptied the tub. Number 3, cat got your tongue, is the shortened version of, what's the matter? The cat got your tongue? The phrase is said to someone who is silent when it seems like they should have something to say. This comes from the ancient Egyptian practice of cutting out the tongue of liars and blasphemers and feeding them to cats. Oh, my camera battery's low. For Pete's sake. Number 2, for Pete's sake. It's used to express frustration and annoyance. In the Vatican archives, there's a handwritten note from Michelangelo dated January 1550, during the time he was building the Dome of St. Peter's. The Pope was sick, and work on the basilica was stalled. So in the letter, Michelangelo is pleading to a bishop for the 3 months of back pay owed to his workers. I'm begging you, lordship, for St. Peter's sake, your servant, Michelangelo. Many people believe this is the origin of the phrase, for Pete's sake. Number 1. The real McCoy. The real McCoy is used in much of the English-speaking world to mean the real thing. Now, the real McCoy was an inventor named Elijah McCoy, born in Ontario, Canada, in 1844. He had many different inventions, including the ironing board and the lawn sprinkler, but his oil drip cup invention, patented in 1872, is what started the saying. Railroad engineers, looking to avoid inferior copies, were requested by name, inquiring if a locomotive was fitted with the real McCoy system. Other companies copied his devices, but they never worked as well as Elijah's, so people would say, I want the real McCoy. And those are 5 things you probably never knew about common sayings. I hope you liked this video. If you did, click the thumbs up button and hit subscribe for more great content. See you next time.